Good morning, teachers. As per the schedule of our 10 days teachers training program, let us talk about the Edmodo software. This Edmodo is an educational technology company offering a communication between the teacher, parents, and the students. This software is basically help to the teachers to share study content, quizzes, assignments with the students and with the parents. So basically in this Edmodo software there will be three parties. The one is the teacher, the second is the student, and the third one is the parents, and they all communicate with each other. And of course the content of their discussing is the study of the student. So this is basically two-way communication. The one side is the teacher, the another side the student and the parents. The teacher, they create their own page on this Edmodo software, and after creating their page, they invite to the students through email or with the help of a code, the class code. The students, they get it and they accept it. Once the student accept it, the teacher, they start to send the assignment and the homework to the students complete their homework or assignments and submit to the teachers on this Edmodo page. Teachers check it and they can remark it, either the assignment, that particular assignment or the particular homework was right or wrong, there was any mistake or not, there is need to improve or not. The third party, parents, they also can observe one side to the teacher their work, and the another side the performance of their kids. So three parties are there, and they all three parties can observe to each other, and all three parties can communicate with each other. This Edmodo software is free, but some of the features of this software, they are paid. But in this video we'll discuss about only the free version. So the first point is how to open this Edmodo, the software, educational technology software. So we go on this Google search engine and we write down the Edmodo, EDMODO, and we enter. When we enter on this one, this page open out the Edmodo, www.edmodo.com. We click on it. So when we click on this, when you click on this, it shows two options, but in my case it's not showing directly. We come on my page because I already sign in, and I many of time I open it. First time when you click on that one, two options will be there: sign in or the sign up. Because you are new, first time you use this one, so you have to go on sign up option, and you complete all the details, like they ask you your mobile number, the email ID, and the password. So after completing all formalities, when you click on that, this page open out. The next time, the second time, once you prepared your page, the second time when you click on this Edmodo, so you have to go on sign in option instead of the sign up. First time you go on the sign up, the second time onwards you have to click on the sign in. And after 2-3 time when you open it, it directly open out as you see in that my page just open out directly. So this is my page on this Edmodo software. I, Dr. Amit Naru. So first of all, how to work out on it? We discuss here as a teacher in this video. So I am teacher, I am not student. This is not the page of a student or a parent. This is the page of a teacher. In next videos we will discuss about as a student or as a parent, means how students perceive it or how the parents perceive it. But right now we work out as a teacher. So this is my page. I am teacher, suppose. This is my name. View profile. First of all, we go on this option, the view profile. What is the need to include your profile? Very simple. This is one kind of your portfolio. And what is the need of it? As we all know that this is the pandemic era, and we all people, as we all are not going school and the colleges, and we basically depend on the online tuitions. So when we invite two students for the tuition purpose with the help of the social media, and student they get our message and they are interested to get tuition classes we from us. So before it's a it's a common phenomena that when before study we try to find out about the teacher, means the name of the teacher, the qualification of the teacher, their experience, where they are working right now, all. So if you make your page on the Edmodo and you invite to the students they generally visit to your profile page because they want to know about you before make the further relation with you as a teacher and as a student. So it is mandatory for you, I advise you that you don't take it otherwise. You add all relevant informations about you on this profile page, so that when the student they will visit on it, and if they see your heavy portfolio or the profile, so this profile attract them to come for the tuition and to pay for the tuition. So this is one kind of branding or the promotion for you as a teacher. So you fill all relevant informations about you, give your all positive points, all attractive points. So this is my page, I Dr. Amit Naru. I can add subject and the grade, my school. So I can add my school, add a profile picture. I already added it. So upload photo, I can change my photo. So this is the second option, add a profile picture and add your bio. When I click on this one, this page just open out, the about, introduction, ICT tools and research trainer. The interest, it show my interest, my experience, whatever I mentioned here. My education, I am PhD in marketing management, and some other features also. So whatever I mentioned here, I add here. The students when they visit on my profile, so this is basically one type of you can say it work as like a Facebook. When we click and we would like to show the personal informations, the name of the person, their school informations and the qualification. So the same it work out. After completing this first session of the profile, the view profile, the second one we have to go on these classes. So these are the classes I created, these pages. These all are particular pages. This is the page of the accountancy 11th class. This is the page of social science, world history. So deeply we go with the one by one with these pages. So first of all we learn that how to create new class. We click on this one to fill the name of your class. Suppose the economics, describe your class, select a grade, select a grade, first, second, third. Suppose you are the teacher of 12th grade. Select subject, the mathematics, the sub-subject, the algebra. Name your class, 12th maths. Describe your class, maths, and you create it. So when you create your class, by default this page will open out. Why it open out? Very simple. Without student there is no meaning of class. So once you created a class, it automatically wanted some students, at least one student for this class. Until unless you will not include the students, this class, creating class task will not complete out. So we have to go on this one. We add the student, add students. So this page open out, invite students and other teachers. Member who already have an Edmodo account can join your class. So this is mandatory. Without this Edmodo software, if suppose you would like to invite to one student and the student do not have any account on the Edmodo, so that particular student cannot join your class. So it is mandatory for all of them, either their parents or the other teachers, your colleagues or the students, that they have one account on this Edmodo page. Members who need an Edmodo accounts can sign up on their own using the information provided. So they all have their own account and they sign in. So invite to the students, the first name, suppose Rohit is the student of my class and he is the student of Rohit Kumar, the last name, he is the his mail ID is this one. So like this I can mention the name of all students. I would like to join 50 students of my class, so I write down the name of all 50 students and I invite them. So this is when I click on this invite, now there are three options to invite a student on this Edmodo page. The first, the class code. This is the class code. I click here. This is now it's copied and I forward it with the help of email or the WhatsApp or the Telegram. The second option, I shared a PDF, view PDF instructions. So the one PDF page will open out and you can share this PDF page with the students to whom you would like to add in your class. This is the second option. And the third option, invite by the email. You can invite the students with the help of the email also. So share class code or invite by email. Type of email. So I mention wellnessgurukul@gmail.com. Or I send, you mention your proper email ID and you send it. So invitation has been sent. Invite by email invitation have been sent. Invite members need to accept your invitation. So this is the task I completed as a teacher. I mentioned wellnessgurukul@gmail.com at here. This is the email ID of one of my student to whom I would like to invite. The another side, when the student will open his mail ID, the same email ID, there will be a link in the yellow box, the invitation from the Dr. Amit Naru. When the student will click on that yellow link, the yellow button, he will be able to join my class. So once he click on that button, for the next time whenever I send any assignment to the students of my class, the 50 students, that particular student whose email ID is the wellnessgurukul@gmail.com will get the notification and all informations on his Edmodo page. So this is the way to invite to the students and the way how they perceive it, what kind of email they get a yellow button and the invitation button. My name will mention here because Dr. Amit Naru is inviting to the student. When they click on that, now the communication between me and student will start it. So what we have done, we as a teacher create our own page and we create classes, we complete our profile and we invite to the students. And we also discussed that the students, they will get yellow button on their email ID. They click on the yellow button, that is the invitation from my side, from the side of Dr. Amit Naru. They click on that and now they join it means now they join my class. So they will get all my notifications, my assignments and other informations. Whatever I send, they will get it on their Edmodo page. The next point after the home, the classes, is the library. All my assignments and the quizzes will store at here. This is one kind of the storeroom. Google Drive is also means I can import all informations from the all features of the Google Drive, like Google Docs, the Excel sheet, the PowerPoint, and the Google Form also, as we discussed in the last video, the Google Form. So we can import all features of the Google Drive at here in this on the page of this Edmodo. So this is library, one kind of storeroom, include all assignments and the quizzes at here. Different folder will be here, one folder of the assignment, the another of the quiz, and all assignments whatever I send to the students will store out at on that particular folder. So this one, the next is the messages. This is what there are two options to communicate with the students. The first which work like as a Facebook page. I post one message. When I post one message on this site, when I go on the home and I post some messages, so all 50 students will be able to see my message. That will be one kind of common message for every student. Anybody can see it. Person to whom I invite for this Edmodo software through the email or the class code, they all will be able to see my messages, my content. But this messages, that is little bit different. This will used to send the message to a particular student. It's not common for everyone. How it work out, let's see. The new message sent to Amit Naru. Type a message: hi, complete your work as soon as possible. Don't, or it's enough. If I would like to add any emoji or from the library or any attach files, I can do, and after that I send it. So when I send it, it's not a common post that everybody can see it. Only one person, Amit Naru, can see it. So this is one kind of personal message. I already sent 2 messages, and now I send hi, complete your work as soon as possible. So this is the function of this message is library, the storeroom, to store all quizzes and the assignments, the classes, and the homework, home page. The next point is, when we go on this classes button, plus button is here, in the classes option, plus button is here. Create class or join class. So you can create class through this option, or you can create your class by this box. With the help of this box, create new class. So we already discussed that how to create the class, and remember that once you create the class, by default it required some of the students, the strength of the students. Until unless you will not fill the student strength, the class will not create it. It will not work out. The second option is the join class. So what is that? I as a student would like to join the class of one of my particular teacher. So I mention his code at here, the class code, and I click on this one, so that I will be able to join his class. So as a teacher you can create the class, or as a student you can join the class. Both of the options are here. This is what? This is all about your report on the basis of the weekly calendar. Like this week, between the July 5 and 11, online class test. This is by default, automatically it created. No need to work out on it. When you assign as we discussed in few minutes, that you assign some task to the students, automatically your task with the date will come here. It's weekly calendar, you can say, and your report of your complete work as a teacher. And from the student, and the same kind of calendar will be there. When they submit 2 assignments, it show that you received 3 assignments and you submit 2, remain 1 is the remaining. But as a teacher, you can see that online class test via Google Form is showing between the July or July 5th or 11th. The assignment due date is the 9th of July. You assign to the 2 students, not viewed 2 and submitted 0. Due to any circumstance, any happening or mishappening, your 2 students, those are the member to whom you invited, they will not able to see your assignment till date due to any reason. So when they viewed it, when they open it, this figure will goes down. Suppose one out of these 2, 1 student will check it, open it, so it goes down, and the next numerical figure will be 1. And the student who visited, complete the task and submitted, so it will show submitted 1. So out of 2, 1 not viewed, 1 viewed, and the person who viewed completed the task, so it also show 1. So basically this is all about your report. The next point is, these are your whole classes. Suppose there are social class, environment class, the mathematics 12th algebra, the accountancy, the 12th all, the 10th class. Now you would like to go particular on one class, the page of one class. This is suppose the accountancy. I click on this one, the double click. So that was the my home page, and this is the page of particular my accountancy 11th class, and this is the class code. So I can invite to the student. I click on this one, again this page will open out. I again either I send this code, I copy it and send with the help of the WhatsApp or the Telegram or the Facebook, or with the help of FDP I can send, and I can send through the email also. So this is the class code. Class means the accountancy, particular accountancy class of 11th standard. This is the class code. And one more thing which I would like to share. This is the home page. So see, this is the home page. When you write something at here, all students of all classes will be able to see it. But once you go on the page of a particular class, like I open this accountancy page, if now you go to post something, only the students those joined the accountancy of 11th standard, they will be able to see your post. So this is about your subject, and it's up to you. If you are the teacher of commerce and you create 3 classes, accountancy, economics and the business studies, so you can do that. And you separately you can deal with the students of different subjects. So this is one of my page particular about the accountancy of the 11th standard. So the next step is to create assignments or the quizzes. So how is it work out? You go on this plus create button, assignments, the new and loading existing. You already send one assignment to the students, and again you would like to repeat it. So for that you have to go on this load existing option, and if the assignment is new, then you click on the new button. Assignment details, assignment title. Suppose in the accountancy of the 11th standard, my assignment title I would like to deliver to the student is the trial balance. The instructions: complete all 5 questions based on my previous communication and the classes. I can attach any file. I can paste any link of the Google Forms page, and I can insert anything from the library. So after completing it, I go on this assign button. So assign to accountancy. This is my class and 50 students pose are there. So when I submit it, assign this assignment, all my 50 students will be able to get this on my message. So this is my assignment for the 50 students of 11th class. The due date to complete this task, the deadline is the 17th of July 11:59 p.m. And there is one option also, lock after due dates. It's up to me. I give some option to some liberty to the students or not. The last date is 17. It's up to me. Either my students can submit it after the 17 after the deadline or not. So if you click on this lock after due date, so the students will not able to submit their assignment if they are late. So now I assign it. So it depends on you, on your nature, what kind of teacher you are, how much you take serious to your assignments, depend on personality of every individual person. So this is accountancy. You go and you can create assignment or you can create any quiz. So basically this is the home page we discussed. In the home page there are classes. You can update your profile. You can post any content, message. You can go on the classes. You can create your own class. With the two options are there to create the class. The first one, this one. The second one, you can create the class through this button. You can join the class of others. If you are a student, you mention the class code and you join that. This one we already discussed. After that we have to go on the library, the storeroom. All of the informations are here, and the message is, if you would like to send any message on personal basis to one of your student or two of your students, so you can do that. And we already discussed that you go particularly on one class, the page of one class, accountancy on particular basis, and you can send assignments and quizzes to the students. So this is all about this Edmodo. At the teacher end, I advise you and I try that I make one more video on the behalf of the student. Otherwise you, when you work out on it, so I advise you work as a teacher, you work on it as a student, and if it is possible you work on it as a parent also, and you see that how the parents or the students perceive it, how they get it, what kind of message or the notification they get when the teacher sends send it, and what as a student, or you can say that what how the students deal with this Edmodo page at his or her end. So this is about the basic informations of this Edmodo software. For this video it's enough from my side. Thank you.